Welcome everybody to the One Nation Wrestling channel. This is Rich from One Nation Radio, brought to you by SocialSuplex.com. And today we are here to talk about the best challengers for AJ Styles going forward and the end of Jinder Mahal in the main event scene. So, question for you guys in the comments: who do you think AJ Styles should wrestle on pay-per-view from now until WrestleMania? At WWE Clash of Champions, AJ Styles vanquished Jinder Mahal once and for all from the main event scene. He will not be missed, as so much of this year on SmackDown was dedicated to establishing his soul-sucking mediocrity at the expense of logical roster positioning and other seemingly can't-miss stars like Shinsuke Nakamura. The WWE Championship went from something that seemed prestigious as far back as the 2017 Royal Rumble when AJ Styles and John Cena were doing battle to something they literally just picked dues for just a few months later when Jinder was defeating Randy Orton on his first try after never showing anything but an improved body. Now, I've made my disdain for Jinder Mahal's ridiculous shove up the card known but never fully in column space. It was really WWE cheating the process that was the biggest error in all this. Give him the title now, figure out the rest later will never be a sound strategy in professional wrestling unless it's someone like Kazuchika Okada. And everyone knows Jinder is not Okada. Don't try this crap in the main event. Maybe if you transition him from being a jobber to one to make him a star in a more logical fashion and aim lower, the potential to go higher later is always there. Now, he's just a former champion that didn't test well in his quote-unquote home market. Would it have killed them to send Jinder out the first week after the Superstar shakeup to essentially announce his arrival and say he was no longer a joke? How about another week when he recruited the Singh brothers and they pledged their loyalty to him? How about vignettes about his transformation into his new body and attitude? Finally, what about the idea of a mid-card championship to test the waters? But no, WWE shot him to the title immediately and stuck us with 6 months of hashtag give Jinder a chance. His trolls from all corners of the internet attempted to defend the meme come to life. He's a pedestrian wrestler that would have fit much better in the previous era, as his entire run consisted of being an overt chicken shit. A world champion who had mediocre to awful matches most of the time, who was scripted to be a literal racist when the crowd was at such a point of apathy when he appeared that it was the last resort to try to draw quote-unquote heat, and just wound up being offensive to the point where WWE literally erased it from the internet. Main event wrestlers is just held to a higher standard performance-wise now for the full package to click. He was a huge guy that never really did power moves, which was strange. But all of that is over now, and I couldn't be more thrilled for the prospects of the WWE Championship and its holder, AJ Styles. Styles' 10-month odyssey back to the WWE Championship was spent doing a bunch of work in the background to allow other stories to unfold around him. However, he never lost a grip on fans that he firmly grabbed during his 2016 series with Roman Reigns, despite being used sparingly as a top star for much of this year. Hopefully this year, he can actually make it to WrestleMania with the title and have the best Mania Championship match since WrestleMania 31. Assuming Brock vs. Roman is chiseled in bedrock stone, and with Raw getting the Elimination Chamber, SmackDown is likely to get the Royal Rumble winner, which will play into WrestleMania. But first, who should challenge AJ at the Royal Rumble? Believe it or not, they should probably play it safe. You might not want to hear this, but what about Randy Orton? Orton is a superior version of what Raw has going on by putting Kane in a transitional title match. If the plan is to keep AJ with the WWE Championship, they could give us a match they've not done on pay-per-view and maybe motivate Orton by putting him in a position where he has no choice but to have a great match. It sure beats wrestling Wyatt or Jinder for the title. It's a resume building one for AJ and could get Orton back into the heel place where he's so comfortable. If you need to be sold on this, go watch the match they had a few weeks before WrestleMania 33 on SmackDown. That leads us to WWE Fastlane, which would present a chance to fix a wrong or just do something awesome. Let's face it, Owens vs. Styles was ridiculously disappointing. I'd put either Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn here to challenge Styles a month before WrestleMania, as Styles would have to escape one of the new Quebecers to meet his most awesome opponent yet, the potential Royal Rumble winner, Shinsuke Nakamura. Since the night after WrestleMania 33, this potential match has been the ace in the hole for the SmackDown brand, and by the time Mania 34 rolls around, the anticipation should be at a fever pitch for the Wrestle Kingdom 10 rematch. If Nakamura vs. Styles is the end game for the half year of agony SmackDown Live gave us, it would be an apology of the highest form by WWE. Whether Styles would continue as the champion from there isn't really as important, but setting him up with Orton, Zayn, or Owens, or both, and Nakamura during WrestleMania season, that would definitely be the best use of the phenomenal one who's shown he's ready to deliver against nearly anyone. So ding dong, Jinder's push is dead, and we can now get back to excellence with the WWE Championship. This is Rich, and that was Ladder's Lariat. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel right here, the button right below, and you guys can check out socialsuplex.com where you can hear the full podcast. We also have them on the channel as well. Type it in your iTunes Social Suplex Podcast Network. You'll not only get One Nation Radio, but you will get the SMC podcast, you will get the Ricky and Clive show, and you will get, for your New Japan coverage, Keeping It Strong style. Peace.